In this episode, we look at the concept of islands. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to define islands and archipelago, differentiate between islands and continents, differentiate between mainland and island territories in the Caribbean, name and identify the 4 largest islands, name at least 2 islands that have 2 or more countries, and complete at least 4 of the activities at the 8 learning centers. In the previous lesson, continents were identified as the very large land masses completely or partially surrounded by oceans and seas. In addition to these continents, there are smaller land masses that are completely surrounded by bodies of water, either oceans or seas. These are called islands. The map also shows some islands forming an arc. This group of islands is called an archipelago. Figure 1 shows 3 of the archipelagos here. So we have the Bahamas, Indonesia, and the Philippines. Engage. Identify the following places on a map of the world. The 4 largest islands, an archipelago of islands, the Caribbean islands, 2 islands that have more than 1 countries. Explore. Access the internet and download and view videos or articles on the Greater Antilles, Lesser Antilles, archipelagos, and the size of the 4 largest islands. Complete Table 1 by writing the name of each of the top 4 islands beside the number based on the size given. Island 1, 2,130,800 million square kilometers. Island 2, 785,753 square kilometers. Island 3, 743,330 square kilometers. Island 4, 587,713 square kilometers. Extend, use an atlas to find the relative location of each island and archipelago in relation to another. An example is given for Cuba. So Cuba is south of the Bahamas. Hispaniola is dash of Jamaica. Borneo is dash of Madagascar. And Indonesia is dash of the Philippines. So we need to search for these. So let us look now for Cuba. Cuba, they say, is south of the Bahamas. So here we have Cuba. Here we have the Bahamas. So Cuba is south of the Bahamas. Okay. The Bahamas is north of Cuba, if you want to think of it the other way around as well. Hispaniola is dash of Jamaica. So we are in Jamaica. All right, let's go here. So here's Jamaica. Hispaniola is this island here with Haiti on one side and the Dominican Republic on the other. So Hispaniola is to the east of Jamaica. So remember, it would say we, the west is here and east is here. So Jamaica is here and Hispaniola is to the east of Jamaica. Borneo to Madagascar. That's Borneo is here. Let's zoom out. And Madagascar is here. So Borneo is on this island here. Madagascar is here. So let's go back. Borneo is of Madagascar. Okay, so let's go here. So Borneo is to the east of Madagascar. Here's Madagascar. Borneo is on this one. So Borneo is to the east of Madagascar. It would be probably northeast if you really want to get all the way down to the directions there properly. Let's go. Indonesia is dash of the Philippines. All right, so let's go. So here we have Indonesia, here we have the Philippines. So Indonesia is south of the Philippines. Evaluate. Word link. Fair Ellington Center, make a list of 5 of the archipelagos that can be identified on a map of the world. Self-link from the Dr. Agri Aarons Center, make a journal entry expressing a desire to travel between the islands in an archipelago. Music link from the Jimmy Cliff Center, write song lyrics on the concept island. Picture link from the Edna Manley Center, download images of islands and then create a carousel of these images. Body link from the Rex Nettleford Center, use available resources to make a model of one of the 4 largest islands. Number link from the Albert Einstein Center, create a table with an absolute location for each island. Remember, there may be more than one absolute location for each island. An example is done for New Guinea. So here we have New Guinea at 5 degrees south and 140 degrees east. Now complete for Greenland, Borneo, Madagascar, and the Baffin Island. Social link from the Mary Seacole Center. Use a digital device and take photos of the model island made. Share these images in your class WhatsApp group. Nature link from the Dan Macaulay Center. Access the internet, then download and read the story Pig Island. In this episode, we were looking at islands. Now, we should be able to define the concept island and archipelago, differentiate between island and continent, differentiate between mainland and island territories in the Caribbean, and name and identify 4 of the largest islands. Name 2 islands that have 2 or more countries and complete at least 4 of the 8 activities at the learning centers. Let's go back to our map a little bit. Caribbean. So here we go. So let's go with Belize is a mainland territory. Okay. So 2 is Guyana. Okay. Here we have Guyana. That's a mainland territory. This is not an island. Okay. It's on a mainland. Right. But these are all islands. And we have, for example, one island here, Hispaniola, but it has 2 different countries. All right, that takes care of islands. We'll see you in our next episode. Keep working hard. It will pay off.